Yo, people, we are back for another episode of Big Six Bants. It is your boy Monts, and I'm back. The Premier League is back. We are back. Big Six Bants is back. And listen, I've been waiting for this. Or have I been waiting for this? I can't lie. My weekend's been nice and quiet. Now that Liverpool ain't been playing, I've been able to be happy. I've been able to live my life. Do you know what I'm saying? No stress, apart from all these injuries. But mostly no stress. You know what I'm saying, people? So, listen, it's football. First and foremost, we are football fans as well. So, you know, just to see the Premier League back, obviously the Champions League on its way back as well, it is going to be a mazza. But obviously, I had to bring the man them with me. It is a City versus Liverpool preview. It is the Big Six Bants Prem preview also. So I have two other main guests as well. So it is going to be a mad thing. First of all, he is my rival for tomorrow. By 12:30, Arsenal fans could be saying we've won the league. So we've spoken about this many times already. So, you know, let's get into it. But he is a very good friend of mine off YouTube and on YouTube, of course. Going to go to the moon. And I'm probably sure he's probably bored talking about this the whole time. But we got one more. We got one more stream in us. You know what I'm saying? But listen, Daps, you're telling me, bro.
Well, I am bored of speaking on it. I am bored of speaking on it. You know, I am. It's a good one to end on, though. At least I'm ending it with you, which is. And I like that we're talking on not just City and Liverpool because.
Yeah, of course. Remember, it's Big Six Bants, bro.
Well, and I have to be humble with it as well. Being real, I have to be humble with this game because you know, like you probably witnessed it because several shows I did in the build up to the first game at Anfield, and Cass and Ty gassed me, because I was the same approach to Liverpool. I don't know, man. Especially going Anfield, don't know, man. But then, man, convinced me that we were going to go there and get something. I got mad arrogant on the morning of the game, and so this time I'm just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. So what I'm saying is that tomorrow, I think this is where Liverpool's run starts.
Daps, we're not going to do this. Let me just get the other two before we're not going to do this, innit? We are not going to do this. Listen, let me get the other guy in. The guy who thinks that I'm the prick. He thinks that I'm the dickhead.
Oh,
he thinks that I'm the sarcastic one. How can he think I'm sarcastic when it's in his show's name? The cheek, right?
No.
Bro,
he's sarcastic and he thinks that we don't notice.
No, he knows we notice, but I don't think a lot of people notice. That's the thing. We've worked with him long enough for it to notice. Again,
you're not sarcastic. You're very fucking direct.
It's one of these ones, isn't it? But again, he's another very good close friend on and off of the channel, off of YouTube, sorry. And you know, he was playing clubs the other day. You know what I'm saying? Managed to stay up in Division 1. You know how it gets. Again, the Godfather, the guy I say doesn't miss. One of the hardest working men on YouTube. Flawless, a man of many flaws, I guess. What are you telling me?
Love for the intro, man. Much appreciated. Good to be here as always, man. Big up for having me, Monts. Big up to Daps as well. And we're going to get back to that comment as well. When you said, let's not do this. Now we're going to do that. You know what I'm saying? In regards to the Liverpool run. We're going to get to that. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I am sarcastic. You know what I'm saying?
And congratulations on 6K, by the way. Congratulations.
Thank you, Hassam. Thank you. Much appreciated. Much appreciated.
Hassam in the car. Yes, Hassam, what you saying, bro?
Hassam's there and that. Big up to Hassam as well. Much appreciated for that. But yeah, of course it's in the name, innit? But I'm saying you try to be slick. You say slick shit and think man don't catch it. That's what it is. Yes, you want. That's why I call you out.
I don't see that in him, bro.
Yes, he does. You know why? Because he disguises it so well. That's what it is. And I hear it and I'm like, yo, that's smart. And this guy will say a sentence. He's very particular with what he's saying. I know because so am I. So I know this.
Yeah,
you are saying that. I know this. I'm very particular with what I say. It's a compliment the way Monts does it, and it's slick as well. But big up for having.
Now he's trying to put the dressing in there by saying it's a compliment. He's trying to do the dressing, sprinkle some fucking pixie.
Because I said I do the same thing, so I understand. It is a compliment. That's what it is.
You know what it is, yeah. I'll be real, just quick, yeah. There's certain things that I think probably all of us do, right? That some viewers get, some viewers don't.
Mm-hmm.
Like that sometimes it can go over people's head and they won't realize like what we're doing, but then other people will. But that's just the way it is, isn't it? It's like when Ricky Gervais goes America, some people get him, some don't. Like,
facts.
That's true.
Facts.
It's true. But listen, people, make sure you are doing one of three things. Actually, before I get to that, we have one more guest. He was in the last roundup, and maybe the next one, maybe the one after that. Who knows how much we're going to see him. He is new to YouTube, so make sure you get to 200 subs. Huh?
Don't bring him in yet. Don't bring him in yet, because I want to know. Like, so I haven't seen him yet, right? I've met him backstage, but I haven't seen him. So quickly, tell me, what is he like?
Is you know what? And this is me, and we're gonna say this live on air. You know, we don't hold back on Big Six Man. We don't hold back. We won't go into our relationship off camera and all that stuff. Like, again, good friend of mine, know each other a long time.
Yeah,
so that's all. You know, that's family there, isn't it? But what we will say, in terms of his football opinion, from the content that I've watched, very level-headed, willing to give other teams praise. For me, he hasn't developed the verbal gene as much yet, you know, the troll gene, as I like to call it, or maybe I just haven't seen that side yet. So, but unfortunately, when you're on Big Six Bands, it's the doghouse. So you kind of develop the troll gene. The more you're on the channel, the more you develop the troll gene. That's just all what it is. So I think that will come, but I think his biggest strength is talking ball, in it, like just talking ball and being incisive and knowing what to say. Unfortunately, there are trolls in the comments. There are trolls on screen. There are trolls everywhere. So you sometimes just gotta have your shield up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have that one ready. You gotta have that one ready. So that's I'd say in a nutshell. Obviously, it's more in a nutshell. That's what I say. But he has just started. He's nearly on. He's about 28 subs off of 200 subscribers. So make sure you guys go and subscribe. His channel is called Footy Business. It's in the title as well. So make sure you go and subscribe. I want him at 200 before the end of the show, easily, and minimum by the end of the week. Yo, get us in there, man. What are you telling me?
Yes. Thank you for the introduction. I like the comments. I think I am quite level-headed. I haven't developed that troll gene yet.
So do all Arsenal fans, by the way. All Arsenal fans
I haven't developed that gene yet. I'm still new to this. I'm not gonna troll any teams just yet. But let's wait till Arsenal lose, innit, and then we'll see how I am then.
What do you think of Tottenham?
Shit, that's what
you think of shit.
Tottenham.
Thank you.
That's simple, right?
But what was I gonna say? So that's good. That's got everyone in the panel now. First thing I need you guys to do though is smash the like button. We've got just under 50 people in here already, so make sure we smash the like button. What are we gonna say for the like? For the like goal today? Is 100 safe?
Fridays. I like having done a Friday night show for a while.
So 100, 100, 110.
100's a bit lenient, isn't it? That is very low. Usually it's about 100.
International break, done less streams. You know how the algorithms work. They're weird. I think 100's fair.
Yeah, all right, cool. We'll say 100. If we break that, then we'll start doing, we'll start going up and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? First of all, let me just big up everyone in the chat as well. Big up Eddie. That is gang. Eddie, man, I keep saying I need this guy back on the channel, man.
Yeah,
Eddie,
man, shout my Don Eddie. Big on my guy Eddie every single time.
Man. Big up Dennis the Great. Big up D1 Millie says run up the laps from early. Showed
I always see Dennis the Great as well. Hold tight, Dennis the Great. I see him.
Yeah, Dennis is he's a real one as well, Dennis.
As well. Big up Jack Napier as always says free the man. Then we ain't locked
Hold tight, Jack.
Hold tight, Jack. Guys, I'm 22 years old and I spent 19 and a half years in prison. Totally not worth it. Okay.
Yeah, that is nothing, but we move.
The maths, yeah. I mean, that's
Bro, he committed murder when he was like 3.
Yeah, must have
been on some Chucky vibes.
Big up Mix Mitchell as well. I know, do you know what? His lateness is greatness. That's all it is. Big up Lucky.
Actually, happy birthday, Matisse, as well.
Yes, happy birthday to Matisse as well. Yes.
Yeah. Big up Matisse on his birthday as well, man. Big him up, man. One of the most hardest working people as well on this thing. Really doing this thing. Monts, it's D-Day tomorrow. Capo, it works. Do you know what? I'll run up the clip for you, innit? I'm gonna run up the clip for you. It is D-Day today. You have Man City.
Oh, yeah. But only the context behind that. That was on Never a Foul, innit? That was on Never a Foul, but I can't remember the context behind it.
It was before. It was the morning. So is it Rivals, the Sunday morning show?
Yeah.
On Rivals, Kaz was giving off mad verbal and deflecting, and I just stopped the whole stream. I was like, "No, fuck this! It is D-Day today. You have Man City today."
And that was before the first game?
And it was 6-1 down at half time.
Right, and it was before the first one. Cool.
Yeah. So this is when these man got hit for the double high.
Yeah.
That's why the clip became so infamous. Because these man got hit for 6. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm doing all these ones. You know what I'm saying? But listen, Hold tight,
Nah,
cuz,
keep
man.
it keep it stepping. See this guy. You know what I'm saying?
Hold-
You ain't
hold-
slick.
hold-
You know what I'm saying?
No,
This guy in it, double hatty. See shit like that. That's what I'm talking about. Everyone knows what happened. Everybody knows what happened. That's
Maybe
what I'm
someone
talking
started
about.
watching football yesterday.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
never know.
Someone said, yeah. Someone was started watching football yesterday. Yeah. This is what I'm
Bro,
talking
this-
about when I say trolling. Yeah, this guy does this dickhead.
You got me.
That is the original
Double,
Big Six Pants
it was the whole, you got hit by 6, double hatty, blah blah. That's what all the extras. You know what I'm saying? And that will carry
You
on.
got me. You got me. Big up Drewski. Big up Jess as well. Says City win.
Hold
Big
tight,
up
Jess.
LSC for the double. This is Anfield. You lot are never gonna let me live that one down, innit? You
Bro,
lot are never
you
gonna
know what
live-
though? You know what? Yeah, I get why you said it, bro.
Bro, we was 2-0 up against Madrid in like the first 15
And
minutes.
it was
We're not gonna let them
Anfield.
stop.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah,
I get
man.
it.
What
I would've
I
said
like
the
about
same
that is
thing.
it's the walk, fam. You know what I'm saying? The walk you did with it made it infamous. If you would have just sat there and said, "This is Anfield," it's the walk across the screen, which is what made that great.
I was wearing this as well. I was wearing this.
This is
Months.
Anfield.
Months. I'm going to actually try and draw from last season, maybe when Never a Foul didn't have as many viewers, right? Some of the stuff that Ty used to do when, in particular, Martial scored, bro, I'm actually going to find it and send you it. It is mad. Walking around
Get them clips. I need them.
walking around the room, bare chest, talking to a dog. This is what we do. Like, I'm going to get
them
them.
ones.
Bro.
Wait, but that was in the mud. That was in the mud, man. You.
Oh,
That
yeah,
was in
yeah.
the mud,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
you as
If
well.
they got a win, he was like that. Didn't matter who it was against.
Please. But listen, people keep smashing the like button. We're already on 50 likes already, so I feel like 100 was a bit light for these lot. But big up the chat. Listen, we're obviously going to start with the City versus Liverpool stuff. By the way, this isn't no interview, man. This is just it's just an open floor. I want to start with the neutrals, innit? Just simply because, and not because me and Dapsa spoke about this 7-8 times. I just generally want to hear the neutrals. Because obviously we got Flawless repping Man U, and obviously we got Biz repping Arsenal. Who do you see winning this game? Not who do you want to win. We know who you want to win. We know who you want to win. But
Yeah, go on, Biz.
who do you, man, see winning this game? Like, whoever wants to
I'll
go.
be honest. I actually see Liverpool grabbing the 3 points because I feel like don't get me wrong. Obviously, I know City are chasing the titles. They're chasing us, but I feel like Liverpool's chase is a bit more necessary in a sense.
Well, the winning the league.
Yeah, because a club like Liverpool, right? They need to get in the Champions League. Do you know what I mean? They have to get in the Champions League, especially for them because they got names like Bellingham coming out, and they want to try to sign Bellingham. So I'm hearing and XYZ. I don't think Bellingham goes to Liverpool if they're not in Champions League.
Well, this guy, you gave this guy the wrong intro. Firstly, what he's done so far, right, is he definitely has them Arsenal genes. Arsenal fans have been doing this all week, yeah. They are doing everything to talk up their own confidence. Everything.
I can't lie, you're right.
No, I think
That's
Liverpool.
right.
You don't think Liverpool going to go to the Etihad. Bro, you don't think you're going to come to the Etihad and beat us neither. By the way, right?
No.
So, but secondly, the shade on the Bellingham thing. Like he said it once, and then because he didn't get a reaction, he thought, "I'm going to go deeper with this month because I'm going to get a reaction out of you."
It's not even that. I genuinely think Liverpool they need the points. They need the points. I think personally more than City because, like I said, in terms of business for the summer, it's not going to be as it's been in previous years. They're not going to have that leverage, that Champions League leverage.
No, they have. Henderson's taking them all out to Nando's, bro.
Oh, here we go. But Biz, I see what you're saying, but it's kind of like because if the stats are very double-sided. So if you look, we actually haven't beaten Man City at the Etihad under Pep Guardiola. It's never happened.
But not in the league.
No, yeah, well, yeah, I'm talking, domestically, obviously.
Yeah.
In the league. And here's another stat. City have only beaten us once in the last 7 games. But then here's another stat. City have had clean sheets in the last 5 games. So it's swinging.
Whoa, hold on. We've only beat you once in the last 7 games. How?
Not in the league, in all comps.
No, still in all comps, bro. I believe you. I don't think you'd say that on air, but is that for real?
Yeah, so look, so you beat us in the FA Cup.
Yeah.
We beat you at Anfield.
Yeah. We drew.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the stat includes Community Shield. So let me just hold that one there for now.
Fuck Community Shield. Like
we won in the FA. Anyway. We won in the FA Cup last year, the 3-2 win. We drew the game before that. We drew the game before that, and I believe we drew the game before that and the game before that.
So it's a lot of draws in there. Is basically
there's draws in there.
These have been the two best teams competing for the league title, so it makes sense why there's been more draws than wins either side. That's logical. That makes sense.
Yeah. So, and here's another stat. There you go. Abasali says Liverpool have won 3 out of their 13 away games in the league this season. So if we're looking at certain stats right now, they're just going from one end of the spectrum to the other end of the spectrum. It's just extremes. There's no middle ground with the statistics here. So what does that tell you? What does it tell you, man? Like, do you know what I'm saying?
You can't really call it. I think you can't really call it.
Yeah, it's one of them. You can't look into stats in this game because this is the poorest Liverpool side we've seen in a minute. So that's why I'm not really. If this was City going, if this was Liverpool going for a league title, whole different conversation. But this is Liverpool nowhere near the level they've been. You know what I'm saying? This is probably the worst Liverpool side City have faced in a strong minute. That's how I'm looking at it. Yes, Liverpool are battling for top 4, but I can't see nothing bar a Manchester City win. People are looking at it more so Liverpool in name only rather than on paper. Why Liverpool? I don't see them getting a result. Where is the hope from with Liverpool? Up and down, you're playing, if not the best team in the country, second best team in the country. Why are they going to go there on an early kickoff and put it together and beat Manchester City? I don't know why. Like, what are people looking at? It's not like City struggle in particular with Liverpool style.
Listen though. Listen.
We gonna get to it. We gonna get to it. That's what it is. It's name only. If you look at the form of each of these sides and you take Liverpool's name, of course.
No, because
so what? So let me ask you then. That's what advantage do they have over you?
No to that is because this is what happened to me going to Anfield. Going to Anfield, I was saying it's just this thing. City Anfield, it's not good, right?
Yeah, I get that.
But then everyone was going, yeah, but look at how you're performing. And it got to a point where I said, do you know what? I'm going to get my emotions away. I'm going to do some maths, and you're right. We're going to go Anfield and beat them. And look what happened. So now,
no, but that's a whole different conversation because if this game was away at Anfield, I'd hear you. I'm a Manchester United fan. I know all about Anfield. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that, even before the debacle that happened in the last game, I was telling everyone
what happened in the last game?
Before that game, you got Googles. You know what I'm saying? You're good. You can open up a new tab, type in Google, and the results will pop up, my friend, comedian. But as I was saying anyway, even though I was confident going into that game, I was telling fans, why all of a sudden do you think this is going to be easy? I've seen worse Liverpool sides perform against better Manchester United sides. Going to Anfield is never easy for top clubs, 100%. But it's not at Anfield; it's at your place. So why all of a sudden? It's because it's Liverpool in name. If you blank out both names and take out their and look at the form and look at the teams on paper, what advantage do Liverpool have going to Manchester City?
Yeah, and I don't think. By the way, I'm not saying that I think they win. Yeah. But Mons, it was the last 6, by the way, because the 7th is when we beat you 4-1 after you won the league. So it's last 6.
So I think that might have been counting Community Shield then. That's that.
Yeah, maybe. Either way, that is mad. But for me, like, I've got to a point, I'm a pessimistic City fan, yeah. But this season, I started this season thinking, do you know what? Fuck it. I've earned the right to have some chest. And kind of, this season has gone away that I'm like, nah, fuck that. I'm going to go back to being the humble me now. And
humble daps. I don't like humble daps.
Oh, bro, you get to see
this guy trying to set you up, man. See, that's this guy. I don't like humble daps. Yo, this guy you're out of order, months. Yo,
end of season, you get.
I want to see humble daps.
Humble daps, and then end of season, you get to see actual daps. Yeah, but
oh my gosh.
But I would look. The fact is, yeah, this is why I think we should win it. Is firstly, it's at the Etihad, yeah, and our form at the Etihad is good. We haven't lost to Liverpool since 2017 in the league at the Etihad. But a draw is not good enough, firstly. Secondly, Liverpool are not the team they have been for the last 5 years. And thirdly, and most importantly, because this is with the whole narrative with me, is on top of both of them, we are now in a position where we have to win tomorrow, yeah? If we don't win tomorrow, it's where I say, you know what, this is where we have to kind of go, you know what, maybe we're not that team this season. Because if we are that team, tomorrow we beat Liverpool convincingly, even without Haaland if he doesn't play, and then we go on a run. And that's the same for the rest of the season. If we don't, we have to just say, you know what, it's cool. We've had a season off before and we bounced back, but I think putting Haaland on the bench and not starting him could be a very strong message to Liverpool that we don't need him. We did it.
I've already said it. I'd rather you play him.
When we played you at the Etihad in 2019, De Bruyne had just come back from an injury, and everyone's saying he'll start. And Pep said, nope, bench, right? That's a strong message. That's telling you we're good without him. We are good without him. And I think, I don't think he starts tomorrow. I think we start with Alvarez, and I think that works for us.
Fair. No, I hear it. Let me hit some of these comments because there's very interesting stuff I'm seeing. Big up D1 Millie. He says Gundogan must start tomorrow. I've already sung Gundogan's praises. That's I'm pretty sure you can vouch. I sing this man's praises.
I'm a big Gundo fan, but this game's a hard one because
go on.
Bernardo against Liverpool.
Boy, I rewatched that Matt Copper stream on a weekly basis. That bro. Do you know what? Just for you guys, yeah, I'm gonna get that clip and I'm gonna have it on our stream yard thing. So if anyone wants to just bring up
when you get that clip, make sure you send that over to me as well, innit?
No, we won't be doing that.
Why can't you send me the clip? I can go get the clip myself. So you send.
Go get the clip yourself. Go get the clip. You get the clip yourself. You get the clip yourself. Yeah, in Earth 101, you might up. In this dimension, we ain't friends. we ain't friends.
I said, nah, I'm not sending you the clip, you know.
Listen, in the dimension that Martinez is still in, that dimension, that one, that's the dimension where we're friends.
Where Solanke sent Van Dijk as well. Yeah, that one.
Oh no, that's the different dimension.
Yeah, 100%
dimension. Big up Ensman TV says big up Monts. Also says big up the panel. Big up Solo in the house as well. Good to see you. Solo. D1 says line up tomorrow if Haaland isn't fit. Edison, Walker, Stones, Diaz, Ake, Rodri, KDB, Gundogan, Bernardo, Haaland. Grealish, interesting. He said no. Mahrez start there. Cup games and we drew at the Etihad for a few games as well. Big up Strasbourg says big up Flawless as well. Noah says big up to Monster Biz and Flawless, the legend, the man, the myth, the legend, the Man United sarcastic prick over there. Liverpool have been media away from home. Media, that's a compliment. Media away from home is a compliment. We are there you go. Look, Endo says we've lost 11 of our 20 games away from home in all comps this season. City have no reason.
Just my point. All the advantages are in City's favor, and even the pressure side, they're going for the league title, but Liverpool are chasing top four. So it's not like they're not doing a Chelsea thing where there's nothing to play for. It's not that.
Yeah. I do feel we are quite. I'm going to bring up the Chelsea comparison in a second. I feel we're quite similar to Chelsea in this year.
No, you're not, bro. You're not.
Because you both had.
Not as in weird Chelsea. I'm talking about in the sense that Chelsea always have a say in the title race. I'm not saying they're in the title race.
Yeah.
Chelsea always do something that either fuck someone up or they win someone the league.
Bro, if you deep it, the difference is this season is the one thing Chelsea do have still is Champions League. Yeah, so they might rotate in the league and fucking play stronger teams in the Champions League.
Yeah, do you know what? That is a very good shot, actually. Do you know what?
Half of Chelsea's fan base is gone though. Anyway, half of Chelsea's fan base support Bayern now, so it's fine.
Right. Shots fired. Love that.
It's true, bro. It's mad.
Shots fired. Love that. You know what I'm saying?
Anyone says once I sent that membership chat thing, I'm bugging. What is it?
Yeah, no, hey, you lot bump up the lights.
Someone said something. That was a shout. Whoever said that Chamberlain should start, I think that's a shout. So.
We've been calling for that for a while now, but we know
up to the midfield.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. But like, it's not gonna happen. There's hardly any left wing instead of Ox left wing. Like, but even shouting for Ox in 2023 is a mazza in itself.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But bro, real talk. That Champions League game, yeah, he gave me nightmares, right?
I'll never forget.
And when we played you earlier in the season, when he came on, he actually looked alright.
I think he was.
Bro, when he played left wing, he was the best attacker.
Yeah,
but there ain't no chance that Klopp is playing.
Bro, he was the best attacker.
Yeah, but bro, if Klopp wouldn't play 3-5-2.
No.
Right, and the same chance of that is the same chance of him starting Ox.
I
There's
hear
two things that we all see, but he won't do.
Aaron also says Brentford and Everton are beating Man City at the Etihad. This is very possible.
Everton drew with us actually.
The same.
No,
Interesting.
What we're saying is it's not obviously it's possible that Manchester City lose. My point is let's not act like even the game they lost to Brentford, who was going into that game saying, yeah, Brentford have a better. People are talking up more Liverpool than they are Brentford this season. I mean, Brentford in that game. And people will tell you that Brentford have been bad in Liverpool. Like I said, it's Liverpool in name. Everything is in Manchester City's favor. I think it was Endo who said it in the comments. There's no reason why Manchester City should not win this game. They've been in better form. They're more confident. They're also at home. I know their home record. How many games you lost at home? One, is it? That's what I'm saying.
Our home record's
Your home record's the second best in the league. Liverpool's away form is terrible. There was a point in this season where Liverpool, the players and staff, had written more books than they had away wins. What are we talking about? Why are Liverpool all of a sudden got a chance? Because their Liverpool's like, it don't work like that.
Well, you know what it's similar to? When Arsenal were playing Crystal Palace the other week, and there were certain people going, I'm a bit nervous about this. And I was like, come on, man. Like, why are you nervous about this? Arsenal have earned the right now that I said this the other day on the show. Someone asked me what games I see Arsenal slipping up in. I said, Arsenal have earned the right that the only games I see Arsenal slipping up in is against extremely good opposition. I don't expect Arsenal beat Leeds away in possibly Arsenal's worst performance this season, and they still beat them, right? So I don't expect Arsenal to drop points against fucking Leeds at home, yeah? They've earned the right for that.
The Premier League is it's a scary league. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
1 week you can go on a 5-match unbeaten run and lose to fucking Southampton.
Tottenham, bro.
Tottenham, for example. Do you know what I'm saying? So the league's just the league's scary. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think anybody expected, Liverpool to turn over Man City 7-0. I don't think anybody.
Whoa.
Man City, United.
Sorry, United. Sorry.
I mean,
edit that out, bro. Never put our name near that.
I'm thinking ahead.
We got Lewis in the house as well, man. Got Kev in the house, man. We got Lewis.
No one would have expected that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
And United were on. Liverpool weren't firing like that. But again, it's Anfield. You know what I'm saying? So
and that's it. You know what I'm saying?
That's Sam chilling in the comments. Sam, get in here, man. Stop.
No, man, leave him in the comment section, man.
You're chilling.
Leave him in the leave his ass in the comment section,
bro. Get him in.
Stop chilling, man. Get in the comments.
Chilling. Come in, and it's a Friday night. Come and chill with the man then.
I'm trying to enjoy my Friday night. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy a nice Friday stream before weekend's game. I'm not trying to see his
I can kick back and leave you two to it, and just
no, man. I'm done. Like I can't be asked with this guy. I have to deal with him far too often. His face pops up far too often for my liking. You know what I'm saying? Just look at all this negative energy. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
He said, I just come back from a Ramadan feast. I feel like a pregnant elephant.
Yeah, man, go lie down, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what you need to do. Turn off your phone and go lie down. You know what I'm saying?
Sam hasn't recovered from the beating and help him flawless. Hey, no Sam slander, please. Especially when
we encourage that. You know what I'm saying? We encourage Sam slander in the chat.
Wait, Lewis says, why am I catching plays? Why y'all say fuck me for? I need to get that clip as well. I need to get that clip of 50.
Get that clip. Yeah. Get that clip.
I need that clip of 50. Abasali says, Liverpool are going to lose tomorrow, but we beat Chelsea and Arsenal. I mean, listen, but just going back to the Chelsea thing, as I said, when Leicester won the league, it was Chelsea who went and beat Tottenham to secure that. When it was the ultimate game to win the league in 2014 and Steven Gerrard slipped, who was it against? Lo and behold, it was against Chelsea. Do you know what I'm saying? When we won the league in 1920, who eventually actually sealed it mathematically? It was Chelsea. So even though I think we're the guys who, again, I think if we beat Man City and lose to Arsenal, I think that gives a massive boost to Arsenal. If we go and lose to Man City, then we go and beat Arsenal at Anfield, which I do believe the Etihad game is a lot harder for Liverpool. But we've seen stranger things. I generally think it does kind of fall on Liverpool. Chelsea do play both teams, but I feel like Chelsea have less of a say in it.
I'm not hearing this. People are trying to talk up Chelsea. We've got Chelsea at home. Arsenal have got Chelsea at home. Again, yes, Chelsea is starting to look a bit better, but this whole people are making out, it's not. I'm sorry. I'm looking at Brighton away. I'm looking at Fulham away. I'm looking at Everton away. I'm looking at Brentford away. I'm looking at Southampton away. And I honestly believe they are more difficult games than Chelsea at home. Honestly.
I agree.
That's mad.
I actually agree.
Or is it? Lewis, don't have it. Sorry, I don't think Chelsea have a say.
Hold that, fam.
as long as City beat Arsenal and that 0-0 at the Emirates is loading. Man said that
He's
no.
hoping on that.
They're
He's
not the
hoping
same.
on
They can't do that. They can't do that at the Emirates, no.
Yeah, boy. But listen, let me hit some more of the comments because you lot are trying to wait. Why is Asad trying to call me, bro? Asad, I'm not here to beef.
Asad tries to call everyone. We've spoken on Chelsea.
I said card month on credit, man. 100%. This is good. You know what I'm saying? And I said card months on credit. You feel me? Just for getting in advance. That's what it is. Yes.
Man said hashtag let Hassam cook. He says, why am I lying down? I am lying down. That's why I'm listening to your annoying.
Because you love me. That's why, Hassam, you said it on the Battle of the North. He's like, yo, I love Flawless. I was like, I know, man. You know what I'm saying?
I said it
love
this
me
week.
too.
So, in fact, no, someone said it in the comments this week. You two, yeah. You know, like when you're young, yeah, young boys, like primary school, yeah, the girl that you fancy, you bully, right? And I don't mean actually bully, by the way. That's just this is them two. They argue like a married couple, like deep down.
No, it's just him, man. Like he's just always just talking rubbish. I'm here on the stream and he in the comments talking rubbish. That's what happened. That's what happened. Let's not act like that. Let's not act like that's not what happened. I don't call him out. He's always calling me out. And then I respond. He's like, oh my God, blah, blah, blah.
By the way, people, I just got to get onto these lot quickly. There's 80 votes on the poll, but there's only 64 likes.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Don't think I don't fucking see you lot doing that cheeky shit. Yeah? Come on, guys. Seriously. You lot are clicking. How about this? It's one click. It's the same thing. They're not even 5 centimeters apart on the screen. Come on now, people. Smash the like button. Smash that like button, people. Seriously. And by the way, make sure Never Have Found Sarcasm City TV and Footy Business. It's just below. Go and subscribe to these lot ASAP. Make sure. And also, post. Look, 7. Look, we just gone up by 10 likes.
It's mad when you say it. People are like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Because people just be enjoying the content. That's why. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. People just be enjoying the content. I guarantee you, Hassam didn't like it. We just chatting shit in the comments. Guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? Guaranteed.
Tidy says 40 points tomorrow and I'm happy. Liverpool forwards are looking scary. Jota, Diaz, Nunes.
Yeah, I think, do you know what? I think that's a valid point. That's the one thing that I think we have to do. If you do start with that front four, yeah, we have to isolate them so much, yeah. We cannot let them get the ball, right? We are looking a lot better than we have done defensively. 5 clean sheets with Diaz back in and all of that, yeah. But them 4, with the way we play, we have to make sure that you get the ball to them minimally. I think this is where we miss Jesus, you know. I've been deep in it and really deep in it. The press. Mm-hmm. The press from the front. Like, we've invited teams onto us far too much this season. And I do think that Gundogan, De Bruyne and Bernardo haven't recycled the ball higher up the pitch as well as they usually do. But when I deep it, I also think the fact that Foden's been out quite a bit, and obviously we don't have Jesus. Those two were pressing machines from the front. And I think that hasn't been spoken enough. I think that is one thing. And against Liverpool, we always used to play Jesus because he would do that. So that's why I think Alvarez might work, because Alvarez will do that, whereas Haaland maybe doesn't as much.
We are definitely. We'll quickly run into those tactics in a second, but before we do, big up Lewis says 40 points, gang. Lewis, you got to stop doing that. That's not good. By the way, that's not going to protect you from the corn when you finish 8th this season.
Talk about the Champions League, bro. Are you going to win that, Lewis?
Let's not talk about the Champions League. Big up. Stop begging it with Chelsea. Stop begging it with Chelsea. We are not age mates. We are the original party poopers. You are. That's what I was paying homage, bro. And let's not do the beg thing. Like, please. I'm not gonna do the straight of Chelsea. Let me not bite. Big up Roms, you know what I'm saying?
I thought it was gonna be Hassam. It's Roms. Fuck
no.
I'm joking, Roms. No, always.
Stop putting that energy out here. Yeah, big up Roms.
We had to get Roms.
Big up Roms. Listen, for your business, I subscribe to your thing, but bro, you look like LB, spitting image.
Oh.
You look like LB.
I get this, man. Someone stopped me the other day. In fact, it was last month. I said, "Are you LB?" I said, "No, man, I'm not."
Oh, I'm confused.
CBE,
you know the group D Block Europe.
The only LB I know, is Lewis from City Extra, and he's white. So I'm saying, like, what the fuck? But I know who you mean. Now you said it. Yeah.
Yeah, you look like a spitting image. But no, big up to your business, man. Nice meeting you.
You too,
big up, man. Obviously, the chat saying big up, Roms, D1 Milli, Solo.
Is Roms the most likable person in YouTube? He might be, you know.
I love
Well, he's just extremely likable for Liverpool fans because they're an unlikable bunch. That's what it is. That's what it is. You got Monts, Hassam, the bar's on the floor. You know what I'm saying? And
Wait, I'm likable. I mean, some people.
You're likable.
You're likable off stream.
Off stream, not in this realm. So that's what it is. Rums is like, because the bar's on the floor. Like I said Monts, Hassam, and Ryan. You know what I'm saying? Can you think of a three?
No, hey, do you not put me in the same category as Ryan?
Ryan's unbearable. Big up Ryan.
Do not do that. How about this? Liverpool fans get hot with Ryan. Do you not compare?
No. You're not in the same bracket. Like he's below. You know what I'm saying? Like he's in a realm.
No, he's in hell. He's in hell.
No, hold on. But why? Because this is what confuses me about him. Because 1 minute he's negative, but then next minute he'll start trying to be negative on my team. I'm like, no, don't do that. I like
you're an emotional wreck, man. And if you're watching, fuck you from the bottom of my heart. I mean, carry on. You know what I'm saying? Just put it out there.
But I will always remember one.
People, we are 20 likes away. Sorry, we are 20 likes away from 100 likes, and we're not even. You know what I'm saying? So you lot, please make that happen. You know
I will remember one stream I saw, and I think it was in the summer. Rom's, Saints, and one other, right? And I was just chilling in my man cave, and I was watching it. Roms was talking the most, like he was.
What's that saying?
You were prime Liverpool echo chamber shit, like talking about the players you man could get, and I was thinking, what the, bro? It was mad. Like you were. It's a one time, and I think it's because you were in your safe place with other Liverpool fans and that. And I was thinking, I can't remember what it was.
Was it to do with transfers?
Bro, it was Liverpool props. That's what it was.
Yeah, that might make sense still.
How about this? I'll be honest. Rums is I think you're right. He's one of the most likable Liverpool fans. The only thing I'd say is that I obviously have clips of Rums talking the most in it, but I have to preserve his nice.
You know what it is with YouTube, bro? You know what it is with YouTube? I never say to anyone, if someone says I said something, I never say I'm lying because if the proof's there, what can I do?
Bro, when we beat City 1-0, I have a clip of you going on the train saying, we're back. We're back. And if you don't know, we're back.
No, but Ron, I genuinely thought we was, bro. Everyone's predicting us to lose, and this is what will probably happen now. I already said on Never a Foul as well. I don't think we lose our next 3 games. I genuinely don't, bro. I think we get 3 draws, but then Leeds will probably be us. But this is why this club give me PTSD, because they brought me up here this season after the City games, the United games, and then a bottom half team would just slap us, bro. It's annoying.
And PTSD is not post. Is it post-traumatic stress disorder?
Yeah. Only for this season. Only for this season.
How about this? It stands for Premier League traumatic stress disorder. That is what it stands for. Literally, bro. But what I would say is that what will piss me off if we win this game is like, so we couldn't beat Manchester City at the Etihad in all the time under
and we were better.
But the one time, this was going to piss me off if we win. I'll be saying to myself, so the one time we beat Man City at the Etihad,
it's when it doesn't matter.
It's not for the title. Yeah, it don't fucking matter. It's for the title.
For top 4, man. You know what I'm saying? It could be the reason you get in top 4.
No, that's a United type beat still. That's a United.
United type beat. That beat deadly serious. How is that beat? You know what I'm saying? We ain't been in top 4 like that. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? We ain't been in top 4 like that. You man are chasing down top 4. That iconic clip we were talking about, this is Anfield, is you in the Champions League.
That is something we'll move on to. What is the point difference between Liverpool and Man United?
Not sure.
Is it mad?
Is it like 7, 8, 9, 10 points, something like that?
Yeah.
Is it
we better not be under 10 flawless, because I will
think
be
it's
on
about 7 off the top of my
7
head.
to 10.
I will be on your clock, flawless. Don't do that.
Why? Because what? Because you're 10 points. Because you're 10 points behind us.
8 points. 8 points.
I mean, you lot are this whole rejuvenated 11 hog back, like you lot had.
I like that. 11 hog is fire.
Yeah. Drop like barely any points at home. 19 in 19.
I feel like Newcastle,
Old Trafford, beating Barcelona.
Facts.
Do you know what I'm saying? You guys are doing all that.
Facts.
There for your little treble.
100%.
9 points behind. Yo, don't let that be a thing.
I feel like Newcastle get a bit of revenge, on Sunday.
It could happen.
I feel like at St. James Park, I feel like they get a bit of revenge. A little cheeky.
It's 8 points.
It's 8 points. Liz just said, he just said it's 8 points.
Oh, why couldn't we beat Bournemouth?
Hold on.
Yeah, your shit. Yeah, get up, man. Your shit. This ain't Anfield. No, yeah. Hold that. Hold that.
Similar game.
Could have been 5 points if these men play up.
Hold
Yes.
on. Month, are there any games in hand?
I hate these
No,
man.
no, we're level.
I hate these man.
Good. So do I. I hate them
Eight points is
too. You
not a
know
lot,
what I'm
you know.
saying? I'm
No,
glad.
8 points is not a lot. That's the difference
No.
in Arsenal.
Nah,
and City.
bro, it is. It is.
8 points ain't a lot. Here the thing is,
8
I'm not
points
here
is not a
saying
lot,
it. I'm
bro.
not here saying it is a lot. You know what I'm saying? I don't focus on being above you lot. I'm just focused on what we got going on. That's what it is. What-
It's not like little club mentality.
Why
man.
you lot
What-
focusing
what
on
that-
Months?
yeah, we don't focus on you lot. We focus on what we gotta do. You focus
Months,
on
what
us.
are you focusing on, Months? Honestly,
I'm
this season.
focusing on top 4, but like,
Yeah,
I'm
top
just
4,
saying, if
man.
we-
That
we-
little
we-
man thing, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's so cheeky coming from you.
I know.
Can I confirm?
Your
Did you say
title
top
race
four?
lasted for 3 days this season. Your title race
never in
lasted for
one.
3 days.
We never in one. That was people like you trying to push that bullshit.
No, your title race
It was
lasted
you.
for
No,
3
no,
you
flawless.
trying to push
Flawless.
that.
Certain
Right.
United fans were pushing that. Not you.
Yeah.
certain-
Certain
Yeah,
United fans
yeah,
were,
yeah.
and I guarantee you, Months found them and put them on Front Street. You know what I'm saying? With a spotlight and 2 microphones. Yeah. This guy's a
Wait,
prick. You know what I'm
Asad said
saying?
rejuvenated United, yet they could end the weekend in 5th place.
Right.
Wow, for
It
real?
wasn't really.
Yeah, we
For
could.
real?
Yes,
Man down.
Just because we're rejuvenated
No,
doesn't mean
no,
we don't have.
hold on.
We
Is
could.
that real?
Yeah,
They
that's
could
real.
end-
Yes.
If
Yeah,
Newcastle beat
Newcastle
them,
win, they go 5th. Yeah.
because Newcastle's goal difference is actually quite. It's not bad still.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, here's the thing with that though. Just because we're rejuvenated doesn't mean we don't have levels to go. Rejuvenated doesn't mean you're on top. That just means you're better than you were.
Wait,
And
is
we are
this
way
real
better
as
than we
well?
was.
Yeah, because Chelsea are 5 points behind us. They played an extra game.
See, you
but
lot got the
obviously,
mid-table
if we was to
problems,
lose
man.
to City,
I'm
and
saying.
Chelsea was to get 6 points in the next 2. So if the City was to beat, if City and Chelsea
Oh, yeah,
beat
'cause we
us,
play them, innit? Yeah.
yeah, but we'd still have a game on them. But it's like, what's the game on them? But anyway, listen, I'm not here for the Chelsea. They're so stinky. Them man are bin juice FC. Fuck off.
But for unreal, yeah. Because I hear you with their league position, but you always have to go on kind of like Arsenal this season. It's not just the fact they're top, but it's also the fact that where they were last season. Like that makes it even great. When Leicester won the league, how they went from there to there. Where did Chelsea finish last season?
It
must have been top 4 because they won. Yeah, because it's top 4. Was it?
But,
Was
but
it?
to be fair to them, they're still in the Champions League. Yeah,
Was it third?
the drop off is bad, but right now
Yeah,
Liverpool
third.
last season, whose drop off's worse, Chelsea or Liverpool's?
Definitely Liverpool's.
What did Chelsea drop from? Because what title have they been pushing for since Conte?
They won a Champions League more recently than you man did.
Okay, but what have they dropped from?
They actually won a relevant trophy more
That's
recently. than you man.
Liverpool's drop off is worse this season.
has
This
to
is
be.
not where they expect it to be.
Way worse.
Yeah, of course.
We actually the reason why they have 2 less trophies last season. We beat them in the same fashion.
Like, Liverpool legit, their whole thing was, all right, we going for 4 trophies again. Like that was their aim this season.
Monts
Just
had
'cause
it.
it's fell away.
Monts had it trending. Jurgen Quad.
Bro,
At the time, it was
That's
like-
fire, man. That's
Bro,
fire, man. Yeah, again, quad. Let's go.
You see the stock exchange. You see the stock exchange. All you Forex fuckers. You see the stock exchange thing. My name was there along with Jurgen Quad. I was there.
That's fire, man. Jurgen Quad is fire.
Do you reckon
That's
you man
fine.
will do a parade for the Community Shield?
What?
You're taking
You
it.
think I'm funny?
He said that with the
That
straight
was in
face, bro.
August. That was in August. We would have done one already. That was in August, bro.
No.
You fucking still going on about that?
You'll wait till the end of the season when, like you did last year, when you
He's
lost
taking
the league and then lost the Champions League. You still did a parade of the other 2 trophies. So I don't know. You might just go. You know what?
Do you know one thing? I'll never
big
forget?
man
A Milner extension, Milner contract extension, and a Community Shield parade.
Do you know one thing I'll never forgive our club for? And I'm sorry, this is to the Liverpool fans, but I thought it was so shameless. You know when COVID hit and we tried to line up the Champions League with the Prem and our other trophies like it was one season, bro? That was shameless. That whoever's idea that was shameless.
Oh, it's clever. It's a good idea, to be fair.
No, man, it has to be in actually the same season, not split in the middle.
Anyway, yeah, it's going to be a good game tomorrow.
All right, cool. Before we do move on to the title race, let's get some
What?
score.
No, hold on. We spoke on City. Now we're going to move on to talk on City.
No. We're going to talk on Arsenal, and then they can, if City catch some strays, and City catch some fucking strays,
but
man.
please make sure that we talk on this fucking Newcastle and Man United game.
Now we're gonna get to that. But before we get to that, just let me ask you a quick question. Are Liverpool finishing in the top 4 this season?
Yes.
Okay, guys. What are you saying, Roms?
I think we just miss out.
Who do you think finishes fourth?
I'll put my neck on the line. How about this? Jurgen Quads? Liverpool, Jurgen fourth. How about that?
Yeah, Jurgen fourth, man.
I think
Jurgen fourth is fine.
I hate them, but Spurs just scum it. I think Spurs will scrape fourth.
As much as it pains me to admit it, I agree with Monts. I think Liverpool will finish in the top 4.
Don't get fourth. I do as well. I never know if you're joking or not.
No. I'm being deadly serious. I'm being deadly serious. I think, trust me, I don't want to predict you lot to win something at
the only thing that's in our favour. The only thing that's in our favour after City, Chelsea, and Arsenal, all of the rest in the top 4 race have to all play each other. So our run from there should be favourable, but it's the favourable teams that always beat us. So that's where that's where I don't really have confidence.
No, that's right.
All right, cool. So let's just get the score predictions. Everyone in the chat, slap your score predictions down right now. Everyone in the chat, let's run this up. I want to see everyone's score predictions. Yeah. We'll start with Biz. What's your score prediction? And we'll go around and we'll finish with me and Daps after. Yeah.
I'm going for the most entertaining 12:30 kickoff we've had all season. I'm going for 3-2 Liverpool, man. I'm calling it.
That more hope, Biz. That's
we
more
don't
hope.
remember. We have
a bit hopeful still. I can't lie. It's definitely a bit hopeful.
No, every Liverpool player has Twitch on a burner name because we haven't won a 12:30 kickoff this season.
I know.
Yeah, so these man be doing some stupidness the night before on a Friday. I know. How about this? Trent's probably live right now on Ultimate Team under some next name, some random name, doing some.
Henderson's currently massaging Bellingham.
They're probably on FaceTime.
Probably on FaceTime.
Oh, hey, boo.
They're doing a late night training session right now.
The man them will know this one, innit? Bellingham right now is actually on the phone to Camavinga and Tchouaméni. But what's actually happening is he's told Henderson he's gone to sleep. Innit? And then in the morning he's gonna send that. Oh, sorry, I fell asleep.
He said he's asleep, but he's showing online.
Disrespect, yo.
And Bellingham's turned his last scene up as well.
I saw you on WhatsApp. It said you online.
Bellingham's trying to change his settings real quick. Bellingham's trying to turn off last scene really quickly.
Yeah. The last scene's definitely off in it. But let's get the.
But the one below that. Anyone, real quick, yeah.
Yeah.
On WhatsApp, you need to understand it's not just the first one. You have to swipe the second one as well, which is kind of disguised. Otherwise, they can still see. You have to do both. Very important. It's cool. I'll be caught out.
That's why you should be honest to people, innit? So you don't get caught out with the last scene. Just be honest.
Just talking mad loud.
I can do what the fuck I want.
Just be honest people, innit? If you're honest, then that's what it is, isn't it? Like that's what I'm gonna play. Just tell the girl, I'm gonna play FIFA with the man.
No, we're talking. Whoa, girls, we're talking about Bellingham and fucking Henderson, bro.
Yeah, Bellingham. Henderson. I'm using the analogy.
That's what you're talking about. That's what I'm talking about. What you're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
You got yourself in trouble there, Flawless.
Legit. I'm the one saying be honest. You know what I'm saying?
Before we get to the chat score predictions, that we have 114 people in the chat right now in the house. So and we are 89 likes. So what I'm gonna need you guys to do is bump it up to 100 likes. There's 110, then you guys can make the likes. You can set up the likes by 11. I'm pretty sure you guys can. So smash that like button ASAP, people, and subscribe if you need. Before we get to Rom's score prediction, D1 Millie says prediction 3-1 City. Rajat says 3-0 City. Piers Football Talk, big up yourself. Make sure you go subscribe to her as well. Says 2-1 Man City. Yeah. Jeff says 3-1 City. Here to there says 2-1 City. Mohammed Khalil says 4-2 City. Nathaniel says 3-1 City. Is anyone gonna fucking say Liverpool today?
Are you gonna say Liverpool? Are you Monts?
I'm going to give you, man, the kiss of death. I think tomorrow is where Liverpool's Liverpool's winning run starts. Anyone that knows my predictions, you don't want them.
How about this? 7-0 Liverpool.
No, we're not them, man. We are not them, man. And I'll confidently say we are not them.
Yeah, facts. No European Cups over there.
Rums, what's your score prediction? Before I get to a few more of the chats.
I'm flawless.
One-
Hell. Sometimes we
1-1.
both throw it back.
1-1 still. I think
1-1.
We get a draw.
Since you've gone for a boring draw, I need to get your goal scorers. I have to get your goal scorers.
Darwin Núñez.
Yeah, that said it literally. I was just gonna say, I think Núñez,
I see a Darwin Núñez goal tomorrow.
another big game, because that one thing you can say what you want about him, XG, all this, he always misses. But one thing he's done this season is score against them. Bar Chelsea.
Just to confirm, is that the only thing he's done this season?
Pretty much.
You could say that, yeah.
10 million a goal? 10 million a goal, or am I bugging?
So can I just pause? You've got two Liverpool fans in here. What do you actually think of Darwin? I think he's.
Don't ask Mons that, bro.
We're on two. Me and Mons on two different ends of the train. I'm on the train. Mons watches the train go by. Like, he keeps missing the train. But
how about this?
We are 51 minutes in, and we've got other stuff to talk on. If you bring up Darwin Núñez, the next 30 minutes is Mons talking on Darwin Núñez.
We'll talk after. We'll talk later on that one, man. I personally like him.
I think you know what? For me personally, yeah, I don't think for first season, I don't think he's that bad. Yeah, I think he's all right. But unfortunately, Liverpool fans, Mons in particular, yeah, Charity Shield, them man wanted to do comparisons. So for that, they brought it on themselves that we have to do comparisons.
No, Daps, you always do this. In fact, you know what, Mons don't buy. You know what, Mons don't buy. Mons don't buy.
No, I can tell you what you said. You said Haaland, after Núñez scored, it was like, Haaland, I'm watching you. All the Coppish man were like, Mons, slow down, bro. Slow down. You're like, no. Like,
you're taking it out of context, though. Do you know
how's
why?
the watching going on?
You're taking it out of context. How about this? Before the Community Shield, I was already off the Núñez train. Before we done the Community Shield, I was already off the Núñez train. I was already off it. But what I will say is, because he was getting crucified so much for missing shots in training and shit, like
that was after that.
Yeah, exactly. No, it was before. No, it was when he signed, bro. It was when he signed.
He missed a lot, to be fair.
People actually talk.
Yeah, okay, yeah, he missed a lot. Yes, I know, but I'm saying that like it was just stop comparing them.
He missed a lot.
Just stop comparing them, bro. You know what I'm saying? I did turn into a super saiyan, but that was because like I just wanted the people saying, like, especially the Haaland fans getting onto Núñez and saying he's shit, he's and you know, all the training videos. For me, it was just unnecessary.
It was.
Let them play his game.
But
my main message was to let them play and let them play. They're too young.
I agree. But the funniest thing is the way it went is when Haaland started bagging for fun, the narrative changed to, yeah, but apart from goals, but then Haaland's got more assists than Núñez. And it's like, now what the fuck is it? It's like, yeah, but touches. It's like, come on, man. This is getting fucking...
Yeah, but bro, come on. Anyone who said put Darwin Núñez in the same sentence as Haaland in a serious note.
Was a Liverpool fan.
Well, there's probably the same fans. Like, everyone has them fans. United said they were in the title race.
Yeah, 100%. Everyone has them
like,
fans.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
them fans that were saying Núñez was as good as Haaland, you were putting the front and
Arsenal,
center in
Arsenal fans think Saka's been world class. Saka's a full-on world-class player.
So that's a perfect way to move on to Arsenal.
Yeah, that's a perfect segue.
But that's a good segue, guys, by the way. Oh, I didn't get your score prediction, Flawless, by the way.
Yeah, 3-1 City.
Fuck you, man.
What's yours?
I'm going to give a score.
What's your prediction, Months? You know what I'm saying? Mr. Months. Huh? What's your prediction for this game?
Fuck it. 1-0 Liverpool, man.
All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Can you say that a bit louder into the mic, please?
No, I ain't got the chest. It's 1-1. I said that. It was a reflex. 1-0 in it. 1-1, sorry. 1-1. I think Salah and Alvarez get the goals.
Listen, I'll celebrate a draw tomorrow like it's an Arsenal, like we've won the trophy, bro. I'll celebrate it like on a mad thing, bro.
Really?
A draw, I will take that, bro. If we end it, even if we, obviously we're going to our game 3:30, but if we go into that game with 7 points clear,
yeah, a draw's good for Arsenal, 100%.
Very good,
very of course.
That's what the majority of them are saying. We don't even need you to win. Just take points of them.
Just don't let them win. Literally, just don't let them win. Arsenal, I don't want Arsenal to walk alone tomorrow.
They're not going to let us win. No one lets us do nothing. We do it because we want to.
Because I know Biz, obviously, I know you got to go in a second. So obviously it's a massive game. This is kind of one of those weeks where you think, yo, if Liverpool can just do the thing and we can win our game, we can end this game week 11 points clear. We could either or end this game 10 points clear, kind of thing. How are you feeling against Leeds, or are you more just Liverpool City? that Leeds game is kind of not in the bag, but it's in the bag. How are you feeling?
Can't really overlook them. But I think they've got a lot of injuries as well. Obviously, I've been looking at their lineup throughout the week. Nonto, their winger.
I like him, you know.
I really like him. He's quality. But he's not fit to start tomorrow. So they say. If I see him on the score sheet, I might scream. But I mean, sorry, not the score sheet. If I see him on the lineup, I might scream. But I think without him, I think they've got a few. Adams as well. Adams is injured.
Yeah, Adams is out. Yeah.
So I'll be honest. I think obviously we've got Saliba injured, but that's no different from the last game. Nketiah is not playing again. No different. From the last
how long is he out for, Saliba? Because I heard it could be lengthy. It could
be lengthy still.
Yeah, the first game was quite bad, isn't it, or something?
But this is a perfect game. This is a perfect game because I feel like everyone's judging Holding on last season, right? And the season before.
It's a bit unfair, isn't it?
It's very unfair.
That was a different Arsenal, Like now this is an Arsenal with a system. So I do feel like this is the right type of game. If he's going to have to play a few games, Leeds at home is a perfect game to test out Holding, and to build his confidence. And if it works, we don't know. Like I spoke on this the other day. 100-point season, Man City, Otamendi got in Team of the Year, Premier League Team of the Year, because that season he just came through, and sometimes that was Pep's first season cooking, So we don't know. Holding could actually come in and now in this system thrive, because against us he wasn't bad when we played you. So I think this is a perfect game to embed him.
Even when he played against Crystal Palace last game, it wasn't the worst. It's just that when you're going from Saliba, when the ball comes to Saliba, like he don't feel pressure. He'll take a touch out. Do you know what I'm saying? Holding, on the other hand, just boots it. He just gets rid. He's not the ball playing defender. He will just get rid of the ball. He doesn't care.
And you know what's mad, Biz, as well? Because people have agendas. He could do like 9 great things in a match and do that one bad thing. But they'll just remember that one bad thing.
That's what happens. But that's Joe Gomez, bro. That's what happens when you don't have enough clout at your club at that moment. You don't have clout and you're not even supposed to be playing. You make, as I said, VVD makes a mistake. Oh, all right, cool. Gomez makes a mistake. Get him out of my club.
You know what, flawless. Even for you, look, like in isolation, I've seen McTominay have a decent game, but the minute he does that first bad thing, United can't stop him.
Flawless. No. Flawless is one of them.
With
He's
who?
the front. Flawless has the pitchforks. And the thing on the fire on it. The stick on fire. He leads the brigade, bro. With the
What brigade do I lead against McTominay? I don't lead no brigade. No, I don't.
Now
This guy is just out here lying. This guy out here lying, man. You hella lying. That's why you smile as you drink your water. This guy must just lie to the people.
Flawless, look at me.
Yes, you are lying. That is not the case. That is definitely not the case. Okay, you know what? I killed his dead. I was the one who was saying when McTominay was in good form at the start of the season and Casemiro was on the bench, I was like, yeah, that was right. When we first signed Casemiro, the streams of that saying that. Oh, okay, yeah. You can't outsee this guy. See,
bro,
bullshit.
You know how many streams? Remember, Flawless, when I started doing YouTube, you man was so mudded, and the amount of times I heard you cuss McTominay. Yeah, you think, bro, and
but again,
McTominay would do one thing wrong, and someone else who's actually been decent would do loads of things wrong, but it would be McTominay.
No, I'm never overly critical. You know what I'm saying? Really? Especially after. Never overly critical. I legit was, before you go, Daps, I was legit saying during this season, the streams of me saying this, when McTominay was in good form and we just signed Casemiro and Casemiro was on the bench, I was here saying that's the correct move. Like, I don't have no agendas against play. McTominay was in good form. I gave him full praise. I was arguing with my own fans about that. What are we talking about?
What is McTominay's most natural position?
The bench, you know what I'm saying? That's his most natural position.
Right.
He's not. No. Here's the thing: is
the real answer to my question is irrelevant. That bangs. So let's leave it.
Yeah, but he's not a good player. When I say that,
got him. We fucking got him.
As bad as Liverpool have been, Monts won't have him in his team.
Oh yeah, I hear it.
Facts, right then. Yeah, it took the smile off your face, innit, dickhead? You know what I'm saying? This guy.
Can he come in and do a better job than Fabinho?
Don't do that, bro. Don't talk about my midfield. Hey, don't talk about my midfield. When my midfield bucked your midfield, what happened?
No, my point is McTominay don't play for you. You wouldn't have him in your team.
Well, but you can say he gets.
No, he would. I think he would.
He wouldn't.
You played your best midfield and you held 7.
Yeah, we did. That was a one-off game. My point is,
right now. This season in isolation, McTominay probably, I would have him over for being in this season.
And that's how bad you lot are in it. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. That's how
bad
we are.
So that's my point. Is that's not credit to McTominay? Don't act. Man, trying to act like me being critical of McTominay is a bad thing. When you lot have been in the shitter all season and you're still like, yeah, I might not take it.
Our midfield is terrible, but as I said, we fucked your prime.
Yeah, and you had your
holy. No, but you had your big man, your holy trinity. You had your holy trinity of Casemiro, Martinez,
you did,
and Varane, Virgil van Varane. And fucking,
and you lot won your trophy. You lot won your cup final this season. Well done.
Calling it a trophy, it's just
no. It was a trophy though. Look, you still here talking about it. Weeks later. You know what? It was your trophy this season.
For real, we didn't do it. We didn't do it to their level because us going to Anfield, we don't.
The thing is, that's before that game. That's before that. Here's the thing is, before that game against Liverpool, I was saying this. I said it on this channel. I said it on my channel. I said it on every stream. I said Liverpool are going to be bang up for this. The crowd's going to be rocking. The players are going to be rocking. It's their cup final. I said it's not like I'm saying this just after the fact.
You know what? You know what? Months. Just to give Flores his proud. All of the United fans, I was hearing 4-0. If you went on Saeed's channel, he did a stream here. They were all saying 4-0, 5-0. I was like, these don't need to beat.
They weren't scared of you. The one was they're not scared of you.
They were scared of I think Flawless, your prediction was like a 2-1 or something.
Yeah, after the 2-1, here's the thing is, I predicted a win, but I knew that going to Anfield is not easy because, like I stated, I've seen better Manchester United sides play worse Liverpool sides and go there and not get results.
You know what? You did say exactly that. We was on stream. I think I was on stream when you said something like that, to be fair. But what I will say, Flawless, is that we still have people like Corey. I hadn't even woken up. Why am I waking up? Why am I waking up? Yeah, the messages on my phone saying "cockle doodle fucking do."
Shout Corey.
What the fuck?
Hold on, was that Corey?
Yeah.
Corey, my G, man.
I said, more 72 hours, months.
This is when we had that chat the other day. When we had that chat the other day, and I was explaining how, like, obviously I knew you first, and then I got to see your man them, That is it, that you man can do that to each other. Like it's just it's wild for him to do that to you, but that is a beauty cockadoodle do, you know.
Yeah, that's why I fucks with Corey, because I know he says wild stuff on here, so that's why I'm just like, it is what it is. But yeah, United fans did get overly gassed, and I was trying to tell man beforehand, like, yo, why is going to Anfield all of a sudden going to be a walk in the park? It's never been a walk in the park. Even when we've won that.
But,
even when we've
I was saying, give me a second, bro. Biz, I know you gotta go. So people, I need you guys to do me a massive favor. Go subscribe to Footy Business. It's in the title. How many subscribers you on right now?
Let me see.
Subscribers you on right now. Let's run this up. We got 110 people in here, so let's
173 still.
Let's do this quickly. Give me a sec. Bear with me. Let's get this. Let's do this. How are we gonna do?
You know what? You have to share it because when a channel hasn't got too many subs, it's harder to find the name because I tried searching it. So post it wherever you can in the chat, wherever. So people.
Yeah. Solo. Can you get? Yeah. Solo's got it there. Solo's dashed out.
Solo's the good at this. You'll find it like that. Big up.
Yeah. Solo. So we'll have it up there. Look. So I've shared the screen there. He's on 173 in it. So what I'm gonna need you guys to do is bump that up. I want 200 by the end of the game week. Minimum. You know what I'm saying? Minimum. I want to do this later at the end of the stream and see maybe 175. Oh, look, 176. Oh, look, there we go. Keep it going, people. You know what I'm saying? So we keep that running. So people, make sure you subscribe. Anything else you want to say before you leave, bro?
No, yeah. Thank you for having me, you lot. Hopefully we have a good weekend this weekend, and obviously, I've got a couple new videos up as well. There'll be another one on Monday as well. And then, I'm trying to post Mondays and Fridays. Just thank you for having me, man. I appreciate it.
No worries, man. Obviously, Travelli, Sophia says just subbed. Martin's just subbed as well.
Thank you. I'm off, people. Appreciate you, man.
Big up, yeah.
Take care,
every
bro.
time. Big up, man. Big up, Biz.
See you soon. All right, people. So just moving forward.
We all agree that Arsenal are beating Leeds, in it.
Yeah,
of course they're beating Leeds. That's why I didn't even do a score prediction.
Yeah, Arsenal actually making themselves useful, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see Leeds get relegated, so I'm with it. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
the beef. Sometimes forget about that beef, isn't it?
He's on 181 subs, you know.
That's cool, man.
I'll always remember. I was in Manchester the weekend after COVID, so the first game of the season last season. So it was the first time that fans were back in the ground for a Leeds Man United game, yeah, and no, like I was staying flawless. You'll know the Hilton. It's on the corner of where the tram is, corner of Deansgate.
Mm-hmm.
I got woke up at like 7:30 in the morning with police sirens because it was already booting off with Leeds.
Yeah, man.
The
Arsenal,
rivalry between them is not a joke.
People do your Googles, innit? Like it goes back like it's beyond football. You know what
Roses.
I'm saying? You're talking the Tudors, Henry VIII, War of the Roses times. Like this is way red rose, white rose. It's way before.
It's like the Liverpool Manchester thing and the Lancashire and Yorkshire thing.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what
yeah, 100%.
I'm gonna do a bit of research. I was always
Yeah,
thought
yeah,
why
yeah.
do you not hate each other?
Yeah. If you Google that, it'll pop up. Like when I say this is back like Tudor time, Henry VIII and all that, like wars and all that type of stuff. Way.
Oh, it's like when man go OT in your town. Yeah.
I'm like lost in the sauce right now.
Does that mean City might have a bit of beef because you're both from the, or is it not as deep?
No, it's not as bad because Man United are bigger than City, bro. I don't need to tell you that. So like the Leeds back then, you got to remember Leeds back then were very fucking good, yeah. But also they were reckless on the pitch, and them and Man United had a rivalry on the pitch, and it escalates because off of it. Like we don't like Leeds. Like people from Manchester don't like people from Liverpool and don't like people from Yorkshire.
Yeah, these.
Right. But at the same time, there's been periods where I guess Man City and Leeds or Man City and Everton have not got any sort of beef. But common up, Man United.
I just realised as well, what would have added fuel to the fire is when you took their best player, innit?
Yeah, we got taking their best players, man. They sold us Cantona. You got the Rio Ferdinand thing, like man, like 100%.
Which Rio Leeds?
I hate, Flores. I hate you.
That.
Actually,
I know you do. Everyone hates us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. We took Rio Ferdinand from Leeds, man.
Hold on,
bro. You took Van Persie from Arsenal and Sanchez from Arsenal.
What academy?
You man on a real life transfer. You man on a real transfer.
Right, then he went to Leeds.
Right, then he went to Leeds. Yeah.
You man are the transfer bullies in it. I'll give you that. I'll always give you that. You man are the transfer bullies in it.
Well, even remember when Berbatov caught a flight to Manchester to sign for City, and Fergie jumped in his whip himself and said, "No."
Even Rubino was upset. He thought he had Manchester spoiled United.
Bro, these foreign men that don't do their research, their agents need a slap.
100%.
Bro, what a time, innit? What a time. But listen, Manchester United versus Newcastle. Where's Kendall? How the hell have I not shot? Where's Kendall, blood?
Yeah, why did you not shout?
I don't know, bro. It'd be weird if any of us knew where she was right now.
Because I've smashed the like in a gal stream. She's in it.
Yeah, she was on a gal stream at deep. She would. If she was on the gal stream, then she would have been busy anyways. Shout out Kendall though. Newcastle. Shout out Gal as well, of course. Make sure you guys watch that after this. We are redirected to that, so make sure you guys head over there.
Shout out Sleeping Dragon as well.
What was you gonna say? Yeah, Man United versus Newcastle. I think that's a harder game to call than people think.
Well, it's slipped under the radar.
Are people saying it's an easy game to call? That's definitely not an easy game to call.
Nah.
Yeah,
especially after international break.
Especially after Liverpool. Break. That's why people aren't talking about it as much.
Yeah.
It's
a big game. That's a very big game.
Yeah, massive.
I mean, what? It's third versus
not just the fight for top four, but it's also the fact of, like, firstly, Newcastle and Man United is a big game anyway. Yeah. Secondly, it's the fight for top four. But thirdly, it's the fact that United took away Newcastle's chance of winning the trophy. So there's like, this is Newcastle.
They're going to be up for it.
Yeah, man, we constantly do that to them. We did it in 2023. We did it in 99. We did it in the early 90s. I love it if we beat them. Kevin Keegan, do you know what I'm saying? Like, we do this to Newcastle.
I would love it.
We took Andy Cole from them.
United are actually the most hated. Like, everyone.
Of course we are. Everyone hates us, man. Everyone does. We understand what it is.
Remember, Roms, fans thought they hated us until they met us.
Yeah, exactly.
They thought they hated us.
Exactly.
How about this?
I agree with that.
There's City fans saying, I miss beefing Liverpool fans. I actually miss beefing the Liverpool fans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's peak. They thought we were unbearable.
You are fucking unbearable.
When Arsenal win that league, when Arsenal win this league, when they win this league,
what I'm going to say,
they're going to hear that shit from Mars. I'm telling you.
Flawless, Daps, Monts, you lot are lucky you're, actually no, Monts, you may be, but you two are lucky you're not in North London, because it's going to be bigger than Notting Hill. It's actually going to be bigger.
Yes, it's going to be. It's Notting Hill Carnival in Arsenal shirts. That's what it's going to be. But let's talk about Man U. Flawless. Obviously, we did say it's a tough game to call. Casemiro is Casemiro out for 2 more games?
Suspended, yeah, two more, I believe.
2 more games.
The chat will let us know though, but I believe it's 2.
Yeah.
Right. So here's my thing with that. I look at that game and think, does that put you under pressure for the top 4? If Newcastle do get that win, especially they'll go above you, but I know you got the games on them. But does it put you under a little bit of pressure?
A little bit more pressure because you would drop out of the top 4. But the games in hand.
You're on the same games played. I'm lying. You're on the same games played.
On the same games played. Is the teams around us who have played games more than us?
It's Tottenham who's played 2 more games more than you.
Tottenham, okay. So yeah, does it put us under a little bit more pressure? Yes, but we do have players to come back. Casemiro, who you mentioned, Eriksen is reportedly back at some point in April as well. Those 2 are key to our midfield because Eriksen's legit the only midfielder we have that does his job. So him coming back, absolutely critical. But a little bit more pressure if we was to lose. But like I said, with the Premier League, I'm looking at it and going, it's just about keeping momentum in the Premier League and staying on form and like keeping form. Because form is something you cannot turn on and off. I'm looking at the Europa League. I'm looking at the FA Cup. We have 2 more trophies we can legitimately go and win. So the Premier League to me is secondary. I'm not like, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not looking at this Newcastle game and intense. I'm looking more ahead. Not even the Brentford game midweek or the Everton game after that, which both will be tough games as well. I'm not looking at those. I'm looking at Sevilla. I'm looking at Brighton in the FA Cup semi-final. Same way the week we played you, we had you. Then it was Betis. I think it was the first leg. Yeah, it was Betis the first leg. And then we played Fulham in the FA Cup quarter-final. And yes, Manchester United Liverpool is always the biggest game. But I said in terms of importance, that was 3rd on the list. You know what I'm saying? And then what happened at Anfield. It was about bouncing back in those 2 games. And we did that, the 4-1 against Betis. And we got past Fulham. You know what I'm saying? Now, was it the second? I can't remember if it's the first or second leg. But my point still stands anyway, because it was the games in and around those 2. Before Fulham and before Betis. So yeah, with Newcastle, a little bit more pressure, but that's it. Like I'm looking at it going, we should finish top 4 regardless of the result. Because I think we're one of the 4 best teams in the country. So we should finish in the top 4.
Is spot on because the truth is, Man United went into this season. I'll be honest. I was looking at Man United saying, I don't know if they'll get top 6, right? Now you look at it, even if they lose at the weekend, we're still not going to be going, I think United aren't going to get top 4 now. I still think we'll all be like, I still think United will get top 4, right? But they've won the Carabao. They're in an extremely good position in the Europa League. You have to remember in the Europa League, that when you look at Europe, it's different. You have to, even when Arsenal were in the Europa League still, I'm looking at that going, if Man United play Arsenal in the Europa League, Man United win, right? Man United play Arsenal in the league, I think Arsenal beat them. But Man United, like Liverpool, know how to do it in Europe. I'll always talk on the fact a couple of months ago when Cass was staying with me, I said to him, the mad thing is that as City fans, we're still not got that uber confidence at all with the Champions League. Yeah, we're still like, whereas if Man United finish 4th this season, scrape into the Champions League, if you ask a United fan, can you win the Champions League next season? They'll be like, why can't we? Straight away, off the top. Why can't we? Because they've done it. So Europa League, for me, I think Arsenal win that. I think Man United win that. And then
definitely not Arsenal.
No, definitely not Arsenal. I think Man United win that. The only thing is if they get Juventus, because Juventus do also know how to do it in Europe. So that's a bit. But then the other thing is the FA Cup. And Man United really could.
He'll be back. But yeah, to Assad's comment as well, who stated about Flawless is talking like they're guaranteed. I don't look at top 4 as a trophy. I don't look at it as an achievement. It's the bare minimum. You'll never see me celebrate top 4. I put no stock into it. Other people, like yourself, Assad, put stock into top 4. So you're like, I'd laugh if we don't get top 4. We don't get top 4 because we should win the Europa League anyway, which puts us into the Champions League and puts us in pot 1. So that's why I'm really not fussed about top 4. This is why I've not been fussed about the Premier League in terms of results, because we were on for 3 trophies. We won the Carabao Cup. Go win the other 2. There's importance to me. It's priorities. I'm about trophies. I don't celebrate top 4. Never will celebrate top 4. I'm confident of getting it because we're one of the 4 best teams.
Yeah, you know what? And any treble is a good treble. It's 3 out of the 4.
Yeah, it's 8 treble.
You're in.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean?
And they're the only, and we would have
one
won
trophy behind us as well. I think it's one behind us.
Is it one? And
it's either one or drawing.
You know what confused me about that month? Because all these companies have different, because 1 minute we're 2 ahead, then we're 3 ahead, then we're 1 ahead. I think they're excluding and including different trophies. Do you know what
Community
I mean?
shields and stuff like that.
I believe we were 3 ahead, but now it's 2 ahead. Or I believe
I don't know. You jumped 3 ahead.
Yeah, because you won the FA Cup and the Carabao last season.
Yeah, because you want to.
Yeah,
and that's how I'm looking at it. It's like his trophies. And at the start of the season, I would have said the only trophy we legitimately can't win is the Premier League because we're not good enough. But the other 3 we are capable of winning. Have I been super impressed with how we've looked? Absolutely. But we won the Carabao Cup, FA Cup. City are favourites for, no doubt about it. But could we beat them in a one-off game? Yes, you're favourites because you're the better team.
You have to look at this. That's what I was getting on. So I think Europa League. I think ultimately we
should win that.
If
we don't, I'll be pissed. If we don't win that.
And then you look at the FA Cup. Now, I'll be honest with you. Before the draw was made, we were all looking at the Bayern game, because the Bayern game is on a Wednesday. Then we play in the FA Cup on the Saturday. Very similar to last season. And if you think last season, we play Atletico on the Wednesday in Madrid. Then we played Liverpool on the Saturday, and we rested everyone, right? And Liverpool beat us. So even I can tell you now, amongst Man City fans that are going Madrid, just a lot that are going Madrid, we've all said about the semi-final against Sheffield United. Before it got drawn, we were all saying, if we get Man United in the semi-final, we're going 100%. If we don't, because we will have got back from Madrid late on a Thursday, like man for man, all the lot from Manchester are like, I don't know if I'm coming, bro. Like I can't get home and then a day later go back down to London. I ain't got the funds for it. So I think we both get through, but then it's where City are, because the FA Cup this season, is it a week before the Champions League?
Yeah, check now. 1 second.
Because if City do get to the final, we're not going to be looking at the FA Cup final going, fucking Haaland's got a bit of a strain, let's play him. We're going to be going rest man because we're actually in the Champions League final. So it all depends. United could end the season on a real. Sorry, Munich. I don't know why. I always say Dortmund on Munich. I do not know why. But United could end the season with a treble. They really, really could. Now, I know it's not the...
Yeah, you're right. It's a week before. FA Cup final is the 3rd of
there
June.
We go.
The Champions League final is the 10th of June.
Yeah, and look at Liverpool last season. They played in that FA Cup final. I think last season it was actually a week before the league ended, didn't it? And they looked at that point... Yeah. I looked at Liverpool and thought, you man look fucking drained, man. You look tired. And you've still got the last game of the season and then the Champions League final. I think City, if we do get to the final, we rotate. So we have to play. I know it's not the real treble, but Man United really could do a treble this season. Really
just reminded me of when Klopp played Fabinho against Wolves and he pulled up in the first 5 minutes and everyone said not to play him.
But bro, you can't look at games like that because, like, if you didn't against Wolves and then you can't. This is the thing. Jose Mourinho said it when he was at Real Madrid. He could look at La Liga games, knowing he's got a Champions League game, and go rest because we're going to win it anyway. But in the Premier League, there is no game you can just go throw whoever out. We're going to win this. You can't do it.
No, of course. But we ended up winning the game without him anyway, and he pulled up in the first 5 minutes. We ended up injecting his knee.
That was us last season.
To be fair, Fabinho weren't even that bad in the final. Like, he wasn't even that bad in the final.
No, it's just, going to extra time just killed you. You were fucking. Yeah. You look knackered, bro. Like from that point, I thought these men look tired.
That's what I'm saying about United. I'm telling you, United are for me slightly slowing down. They are looking slightly tired. Not exhausted. But you weren't really looking queffable as much.
No.
Now
right.
You look vulnerable at times.
Yes.
And I don't think it's due to the lack of quality. It just looks like slight fatigue.
Nah, it's both. Is it fatigue? Absolutely, because of the way we're playing. Also, it is players missing. You know what I'm saying?
Same with Marcus Rashford. I think Marcus Rashford has slowed down just a little bit.
Yeah. That's why this rest has done him good. Should do him good, I should say. 110%.
You know what? You have to remember the season that United got to the Europa League final and Ollie fucking ran that guy into the ground. Like, you could see. I swear it was in the Europa League final. Rashford was actually asking to be brought off. And,
I don't know if he asked to
Ollie
be brought off, but I know he was. He stated afterwards not
He
only was
looked-
he carrying
he
an
looked
injury, he was
fucked,
feeling.
man.
Yeah, he was.
And-
That's typical Ollie for you, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In that. But in regards towards is it fatigue? Absolutely, fatigue's playing its part. It's also quality as well, because the gap between our better players in the first team and the rest of our team is night and day. 100%. That performance against Fulham, the only person in the lineup who was a Ten Hag permanent signing was Martinez, and it showed. They're the players from last year who contributed to us having our worst ever season. Because we were horrific in that game. Yes, we put in bad performance. We were horrific against Fulham. Before Sancho did what he did, that little piece of quality, and then Fulham lost their heads, and then they got a couple man sent off. Horrific. That's why it's so important. I'm talking about Casemiro playing, Eriksen playing, Rashford being on point. Anthony, for all the criticism he receives when he don't play, massive difference. Because we have nobody of his profile in the side that can do what he does. So, yeah, man, we'll see. But I'm therefore confident because we're in the Europa League. Even though we're slowing down, I still think we're good enough to win that. It's not like we're chasing down Champions League and Premier League, where you have to be at 100.
prioritize it as well, because the fact
that is getting me. Man said Eric Ten Hag would play his best 11 against BTs.
Yeah, if you don't trust the team, absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
That is
BTs, you know, that takes me
that
back.
is getting me.
Are they still going, BTs?
Yeah.
One of my boys plays for them. You know, Wonder Boy.
I've heard you're good at football, Roms, by the way.
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm
bro,
gonna do the humble thing.
Cass talks you up a lot, you know. He said Monks is shit still.
Big up, Cass. Big up, Cass.
He said you're shit. You're a dwarf and you've got stinky breath, Monks. I don't know. It's just what
That's something we need to pattern though with some form of five-a-side thing.
I was just about to say that, Flawless.
Yeah.
Because things that we've been saying this from the start of the season. Me and Kaz has tried to do it, and it just always
during
nice.
the season. It's no good. You gotta do it in the off season. You know what I'm saying? Or
actually,
like after the season.
This year, you're coming to the barbecue.
Yes, 100%. I'm pulling up.
But it does have to be pre-season because otherwise people have content to put out. Man.
Yeah. 100%. Now I'm pulling up. I wanted to pull up last year, but I'm pulling up.
Rom's is defo stiff. Big up Ryan. Casey says Rom's got a trim. Yeah.
Fresh trim Roms and that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Roms doesn't have a trim and he looks like he's got a trim. My barber's still trying to find my hairline, and Roms is like, I ain't had a trim and he's found his hairline.
That's what I haven't found my hairline. I can tell Monts is one of them man who kicks and chases, no tech. Yeah, man.
I've seen clips of him. Monts, he's good. He's good still.
Yeah,
See, this is why everyone loves Roms.
No, but this isn't even me back in Monts. I've seen footage. Monts, remember that video you showed me?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, pause.
Pause.
Pause. Here he is. The man.
Here he is.
The man.
He was here. We will win.
Ryan goes from one extreme to the other. He'll be like, oh, Salah's dead. Van Dijk's dead. We need to sell them. And then the next game, oh my God, they're the best thing to sell. And I was like, Ryan, pick one. Where are you?
Let's pick one, bro. Like,
Pick up Ryan.
Let's get the score predictions in. By the way, Ryan, thank you much for the super chat, bro. Appreciate
Love Ryan.
it.
Love Ryan.
Always.
Yeah, Ryan, fuck you in it. How about that?
Ryan Holloway as well.
Let's get the score predictions for the United game. Let's start with you, Daps. What are you saying? United, Newcastle.
2-2.
2-2.
Yeah.
Right. Roms?
I'm gonna go 2-1 Newcastle. I just think they'll want it a bit more. And
I need
they
that.
want some reproduce from the final, man. Because I think they're hurt. They're hurting. The way them Geordies at home. The way them Geordies, and you see the night before how they gathered in Trafalgar Square. You thought they would have already won the thing, but they're hurting. So
No, bro, they are. I kind of after the City game when we played them, right, and we needed that win, but I was like, they need it just as much because their season, the minute they got to that final, it's like they forgot about the Premier League. And just
it's like they thought, you know what, forget all these Prem games, they're focusing solely on that final. And when I'm seeing Trafalgar Square, cool, we know they've got a big fan base in that, but it's like, you do that after. Like, I know it was their big day out after 25 years, but then you just get sent home. Listen, I was coming back. I can't remember where I was that day, but I remember I was in the underground and they just all looked so sad. They were going, I think, back to Euston, or I think it's King's Cross back to Newcastle, and they looked upset. And I was like, you know what? Next time these up play United, they're gonna want to.
Yeah, they can hold that, man. They can hold that. You know what I'm saying? I'll do it sad.
I do get what you're saying. That you should be like, you know what? Pause on the celebrations till afterwards. But when you've been on a train from
I get it.
to London drinking, bro, when you get down there, you ain't thinking
it.
about, oh, I've got.
And you ain't been in a final since '99. Like, of course they're gonna. I don't blame them for that.
It's not even finals specifically. They hadn't been to Wembley in God knows how long. So
yeah, it was '99.
I do get it. I do.
Yeah, like we've been there for a playoff final, so we were good. But
what was I another super chat from Ryan, by the way. He says Darwin on the counter attack.
I can see that.
I agree with this. That's why I think he scores. But
he's a problem, man. He's a handful. Like, let's
you know what I'm saying? Consolation goal. Yeah, I see that.
Big up Miguel to football as well in the house. Big up Pinnacle. Big difference between Karius and Pope.
Absolutely.
Big up Jean Grey in the house. So Bajan Pops. Big up Steep and Dragon. Big up Manuel Federico as well. He says big up Monts as well. Big up Ryan for the other super chat as well. But you know we appreciate you. Let's hope, Ryan, that you'll be saying that Salah and VVD are the best players to ever play for Liverpool when after the game or something.
Just on Ryan, the funniest thing is people that don't know him trying to pronounce his name when he comments is fucking hilarious. Yeah,
I feel like I still pronounce his name wrong. Is it Ryan or Rayan?
Who cares, man? It's him, man. Call
you know how many, I think I feel like I pronounced him wrong.
I
was watching couple years
who cares?
Flawless and Ryan are like the Rock and Stone Cold in the 90s.
No, this is the Rock and Hurricane. Don't do that. Don't put him on my level. You the Hurricane, man.
God.
You the Hurricane, man. Yeah, I'm saying, yeah, man.
When I brought Ryan,
that's who he is, man.
He told me he had you up one time. He told me to punch you up, bro.
Yeah. Ryan will say that. You know what I'm saying?
Ryan always says that. Whenever I speak to him,
I'm just serving.
I'm going to Flawless. Big up Ryan.
It's crazy. I don't know where Monts has gone. You lot bump up the likes as well. I don't know how many were on it, but bump up the likes. Subscribe to the channel as well, man. Make sure you subscribe to Big 6 Months. Make sure you subscribe to Never a Foul, Sarcasm City TV as well. Subscribe to Business Channel, Footy Business. I think it's underneath in the description. I think that's what Monts stated, yeah. So make sure you subscribe, man, to all the channels, all the great content Monts is doing over here. You know what I'm saying? You lot continue to get your super chats in, comments, all that stuff. What was we gonna go to next? What was it?
I don't know. Monts, you there, bro?
Yeah. He said, "Hold on, we got this." Newcastle.
Your prediction.
Prediction, yeah. Shit, no Casemiro, no Eriksen. Fuck. Let's say 1-0 United. Hilarious. You know what I'm saying?
Now, this is one thing I'll say though. On McTominay, do you think? I know, listen, international football, club football is a whole different ballgame. Like. Ake's been excellent for City, but even he went up a break. Then again, they were playing against semi-pro, I think, builders.
Oh, they were playing. When you deep the team they were playing, bro.
Yeah, that was a bad example. But like, I know. Say that again.
Who were they playing? They were playing the team off of Spain, innit? Gibraltar. The place where the monkeys are on the rock and that. And then, bro, they've got no population. That is.
Sorry, man. Chat. Man United versus Newcastle score predictions. Everyone in the chat, run up your score predictions ASAP.
Quickly. Do you reckon he can replicate his Scotland form to an extent?
Nah, because he's not gonna play that role, and he's just not good. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. He's just not very good. He's just not of the level required. He's not even good enough to be a squad player. You know what I'm saying? This is why I want him sold like immediately. You know what I'm saying? The fact that Manchester United have improved so heavily is because he's not playing so often. That's why. We barely see him. This is why you don't really hear him getting criticized. He had a good patch of form early on in the start of the season, and he's pretty much reverted to McTominay. And then when you look at most of our poor performances this season, the majority of them, he's been involved in. He's always involved. He's just not good enough. Don't mean he can't go elsewhere and play somewhere in the Premier League, like lower mid-table, like relegation, but it's not good, man. It's not good. You don't excel at anything. You don't excel at anything. On the ball, you don't excel at anything.
The most Flawless year is Fred, Casemiro, anyone next to him can be about 5 yards from him, and he's just smashing it at them. And I'm like, bro, chill. You don't need to.
You're talking about Scott.
Yeah. He's just energy. He's just energy. Legs 6'2". Like that's what it is. He's 6'2", 6'3". You know what I'm saying? Like. Oh yeah, he fits what you lot try and do. Yeah, he was
finishing cold though. His finish is cold.
Well, that's what I was going to say because that's why I asked earlier about his best position. Because
you lot signed him in it. You know what I'm saying? His finishing's that cold. You know what I'm saying? You lot can have
no.
Oh, Flawless with the McTominay slander again.
Got him. We fucking got him.
But listen, let me hit some of the chat, man. Jean Gray says 2-2. Tyson Fist says 2-1 Newcastle. Clinical says 1-1. Danny says 2-1 1 Newcastle. LFC for the double says 3-0 Newcastle. That's so bad, bro. United double says 3 United 3, Newcastle 2, and Man City 3, Liverpool 1. Philip says 3-1 Newcastle. And Sophia's Football Talk says Ten Hag doesn't seem McTominay as a striker, simply a midfielder, which I agree with. He could do the Fellaini thing. He's got some height.
No, he can't do the Fellaini thing.
How about this? Would he do Weghorst better than Weghorst?
No,
he's a better finisher than Weghorst.
Yeah, cool. You don't do anything else better than Weghorst. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
carry on reading the comments, dickhead. You know what I'm saying? This guy.
I'm adding this to my bingo book of McTominay hate that you so much deny. Just remember,
it's not hate. It's just not a good footballer.
2-1 United, by the way.
What have I? Okay, let's get to it. What have I said that you disagree with on Scott McTominay?
My prediction for Man United is 2-1 Man United.
Yeah.
Flawless, what's your prediction, bro?
Keep rolling. I said 1-0 as you was gone. You know what I'm saying? I said 1-0 United. This guy, this guy
cool,
trying to.
Fair enough. Is there any other games you need to just quickly rush you before we shut this off? Oh yeah. Of course, Chelsea Villa. Quick score predictions in the chat. Chelsea Villa people. Chelsea Aston Villa at the Bridge.
Oh, that's 10th versus 11th, isn't it? If Villa beat them, they go above them.
Yeah, they do actually.
Yeah, they beat them. They go
that has a 1-1 written all over it, you know.
Yo,
wait, let me housekeep.
Go on.
Let me housekeep quickly because there's 190 people in the house right now, and there is 124 likes. So people, if you haven't liked already, quickly stop and slap that like button. Make sure you subscribe to Footy Business. Subscribe to Sarcasm City TV. Because they've just hit 10K, so 10K, 6K, 10K coming though. So
10K ain't coming, but 6K love, man.
So make sure you run all of that up. Make sure you subscribe to Sarcasm TV. Make sure you also subscribe to Never a Foul as well. Run up their thing proper, guys, and subscribe to Big Six Bands. We aren't actually too far from 3,700. We're about 36 subscribers off. So listen, there's like 200 people in here. I know some of you lot ain't subscribed.
And
one button, people.
I'll just give a little preview now. That Sunday roundup show is going to be carnage because somebody's not going to be happy. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, Sunday's episode is going to be a mazza. I'm scared. I'm petrified.
No, I haven't addressed this on Never Foul actually. So when City don't win, it ruins my Saturday because I have to fucking stream. Otherwise, people go, "Daps is hiding," right? And like you've witnessed it, I've fucking had to stream from a hotel in London. I've had to stream from my house and cancel a day out and get a.
You know what, Daps? You know why it's annoying? Because I've actually watched an NFL live like the day before the City play, and you would even say like I've actually got stuff to do, regardless of the outcome. And then the minute you lose, it's like people forget what you said the day before.
And I'm like,
in the life. Let's see if you're really here. It's literally that.
Right, that's what it is. It's context. Like people think like legit you're gonna lose and hide.
Like, Sunday mornings, I do rivals, not viral. So either way, I'm always there Sunday morning. Even before I leave to travel back, I'm gonna be here. But I don't know, tomorrow, like there's a lot of my lot are up in Manchester this weekend. We're going out afterwards. So I don't know if I'm going to be about tomorrow night still. It's fine.
If you win, bring on the booze if you lose.
Because Gooner Lee gets away with saying date night and just gets away with it. So maybe
he gets away with it so
but you know what it is, that it's because you're the only like regular City fan here. People want somebody to get onto. That's what it is.
With deep it's because City.
That's what it is. If there was 2, 3, or 4 City fans on here, it wouldn't just. If you was missing, people just want somebody to con.
Yeah,
people just want someone to throw stones at.
Whenever you lose, Casey calls for you. He goes, "Where's that?"
Oh yeah. But it's not even that. In the wider environment, if you deep it, like City Extra do watch-alongs. The minute the game ends, they end, and then they do their review on a Monday, right? Steve does his review on a Monday, and it's just got to a point where everyone knows that. So it's like basically, I'm the man that has to hold all the fucking corn for City. That's why when that Monday morning, when we just lost to Tottenham and the Premier League allegations, I woke up to a madness on my phone. Like I thought the madness was about losing to Tottenham.
You thought it was a nightmare, innit? Don't lie, you was waiting to go.
No, bro, I woke up. Yeah, I'd phoned in because after the game, me, Huey, Steve went out for a meal, and Nige, another guy, and I was smashed. I was smashed that day, yeah. I woke up so bad that I phoned in work sick, right? I woke up and see bare messages from every single football channel you can imagine. Are you free to come on today to talk about what's happened? I thought they meant losing to Tottenham. And I just ignored the phone, went back to sleep. It wasn't until I woke up about midday and was like, what are you lot fucking talking about? What's happened? And opened that up and was like, oh, my God.
Bro, it's one of them ones where I know when you wake up to mad news like that. Have you seen in Scared Straight where they wake up that kid and they're screaming in his face in Scared Straight?
Yeah.
I need to get that clip. I am running up new clips. I've got bare clips.
Cass has got bare new clips.
Cass done his re-up. He has like 8 in a row.
I was going through them the other day, like myself, thinking these are pretty fucking funny, to be fair.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued if viewers actually like the clips or not, though.
Some do, some don't, but we're still
entertains us, innit?
But listen, let's get the Chelsea predictions, and then we'll get the Tottenham predictions.
I think Chelsea win.
I'm going to say Chelsea win that game 2-0. Rums?
Yeah.
I think I won. You know what? I thought Chelsea were backing at then Everton with that last minute Sims.
It's like Liverpool with Bournemouth, bro.
Say it again.
Well, we thought Liverpool were back when you beat Man United.
True. But Emery, and they're travelling quite well. I think Watkins has 7 in his last 10. He's firing. Then again, you never know how they're going to do after the international break. But I think 1-1. I think 1-1, man.
Okay. That's...
I think Chelsea wins still. But more importantly, if we're covering, look, we're doing Chelsea now for the Chelsea fans, right?
Oh, it's just a score prediction. It's literally just a score prediction.
Should we talk on Bayern as well, just for the Chelsea fans?
I see this guy be taking shots. Yo,
I
like that. That's
Assad. Hold that one.
I'm not saying Assad. I'm just saying that.
I'm saying Assad. Yeah, I'm saying Assad.
The only thing that's things come in full circle, because then if Bayern, I don't think they will. But if Bayern then knocks you out, they're gonna remember this.
Tuchel has to play Chelsea. That could be mad. But
I didn't think of that.
Let's be real. Chelsea ain't beaten Real over 2 legs ever.
No, they don't have a problem.
I don't think it's Assad. I just think it's mad how some Chelsea fans on Twitter, predominantly, I am aiming at Twitter Chelsea fans, all of a sudden got a new badge in their fucking thing. Like all of a sudden they're Bayern fans. It's mad.
By the way, quote from Klopp: 100 million on one player. We never speak about these things, but we will spend in the summer. That's what I can definitely say. Definitely. We ain't spending shit.
Nah, you are, man.
The second definitely made me. That's what solidified the complete opposite.
Your midfield next season is Henderson, Mounts, Bellingham.
Nah, Mount Milner, man. That's what it is, man.
Anyway,
Chelsea Henderson, Mount, Bellingham.
Chelsea Villa. What's the score prediction?
Chelsea win 2-1.
2-1. And Flawless, what did you say? 1-1.
For who? Chelsea. Yeah. 1-1. It's got draw written all over it.
Spurs go away to Everton. Chat, what we saying? Chat, Spurs go away to Everton. So
it's definitely got Everton win all over it. That's got Everton win, man.
Wait, Monday night at Goodison.
Everton won.
In the cold.
I don't even think it's a slender win. I think it's going to be a comfortable one, like a 3-1 or something.
You saying 3-1? I'm saying that, that's the most obvious win for Everton.
Kane scores though. Kane always scores there for some reason. Kane will get his consolation.
1-0. Villa said
new manager bounce, isn't it?
2-1. It's 2-1 for Tottenham. Nathaniel says 1-0. Dash ball. Rajat says
I can see a 1-0, man.
Can everyone take in that City still have to go to Everton, by the way? Because it's not being spoke about.
Allow me, Daps. Allow me, please.
I'm just saying. People are looking at games they shouldn't look at and not looking at the games they should do. Like Everton away. You saw last season. Remember the hand of Rod?
Yeah.
Oh, please.
And even historically, remember even in the season with Rodgers Daps, when Barkley puts them 1-0 up, and then everyone thought, then City always just get, and they end up getting it done. Yeah.
Yaya just ran through all of them and back and bullied bare man. Yeah. I'm so sure Yaya done a mad thing that game.
Did a mad thing.
Yaya did a lot. One season, there was one.
Bro, that running from Yaya is one of the best individual performance runnings I've ever seen.
There was a Newcastle one. There was one season with Yaya. Yeah, Yaya was amazing at City, but there was one season under Pellegrini, where I don't want to hear anyone else at City won the league. Yaya won the league. Literally, yeah. Man would look knackered, not chasing players back, and I'm getting frustrated. Then he'll stand up because we've just won the ball back and be like, give it to me. And then run the whole length of the pitch and then put it bottom corner. The man was beast.
What used to annoy me is the way he used to put it top corner. It looks like he just swing his foot at the ball. It looked like he wouldn't even try. It looked like there's no tech. He's trying with no tech, and the ball will just. His free kick technique was so lazy, but so
Everything
effective.
about him looked so lazy, bro. But it looked so fucking like blasé. I know where this is going to go. Do you know he's at Tottenham now? By the way,
Is it?
The academy. I heard about it. He's doing like under 17s or something.
Yeah.
That's mad.
Hold on, Steve's on the pitch tomorrow at City. He's working for City on the pitch. I think he might be interviewing players, which is beautiful. As content creators, this is where we're going.
Yeah, big up. He's leading the way as well, man. Big up, Steve.
Same with Troops as well.
Is it Steve or Steve?
Well, his name's Steve, but it used to be
People
Steve, but now people call him, like, I've called him Steve, and people are like, why are you calling him Steve? His name's Steve. I'm like, fucking hell. What? But
I just got a bit confused.
His name's actually Steve.
Why?
His name's actually
Why?
Steven.
Hey, that's his inner geezer. That's his inner geezer came out just there.
All right, mate, go and get lemon.
It did? I was like, all right. Yeah,
It's bro, that's went from normal daps to fucking all right. Hey, we're gonna end it there. Hey, it's been another episode of Big Six Bands. We'll see you guys on Sunday. Big up, honestly, Jamie, UK beats Daniel, Solo, Snake Eyes, D1 Ed, Roms, ND, T Baby, Chelsea OG, John Madonka, Aiden, Andrews, and obviously Kaz himself. Big up our members. It's gonna be a member revamp as soon as we hit 3,000. In fact, we're gonna do the revamp at about 3,800 subscribers.
Why 3,800? You're so random with your numbers.
I know, bro, but it's got to be random because it's BSB, and it's always random. Freddie Ljungberg in the 2002 title run, underrated. Big up, Olu.
Hi, Olu.
You see, you just said months. Why did you say that random number? Look how random that fucking super chat is.
Right.
Yeah, facts.
This channel was random.
Right,
Random
Olu,
as
have
fuck.
a nice sleep.
Make sure you subscribe to Never a Foul. Make sure you subscribe to Footy Business. Make sure you subscribe to Sarcasm City TV. It's been another episode of Big Six Bands. Big up everyone for the super chat. Big up Olu, Ryan, for the 2 super chats as well. We will see you in the next one. See you guys on Sunday. Make sure you're there. Sunday 7:30 every single week. That's the roundup. It's carnage. It's crazy. It's there. It's BSB.
It is D-Day tomorrow.